Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I had to change my shirt real quick because that other shirt it wasn't it was very raggedy, I guess you could say. It was a stupid shirt. Anyways, oh okay. My other favorite film in the whole wide world, Pulp Fiction, and I absolutely love this collector's edition box set again. Just like Taxi Driver and The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. And I haven't talked about that film yet. I'll get to it. But yeah, Pulp Fiction. I have a rocky history with Quentin Tarantino movies. It seems like it's like, I see a Quentin Tarantino movie and I'm like, this movie's garbage. I don't like it. And it's stupid and stuff like that. It's too boring. But then after I think about it, then I'm like, oh my god, this film is brilliant. And that's how I was with Pulp Fiction. This is a this movie was a success back in the 1994. It blew everyone's minds. Japan was talking about it, Germany was talking about it, Russia, America, UK, you name it. Everyone back in 94 was talking about this film, and I get why. Um, this was in the days where cinema really needed to like really open their eyes, or I should say wake up, or be creative, or something like that. um Back in the 90s they weren't really making a lot of good movies anymore. Like, movies were really kind of just getting dull or not good, I guess you could say. And even the creative movies that came out, like Strange Days, or screw me, what other movie came out in 1907? um yeah, seven, I guess you could say. Seven, Strange Days, those movies were very, very creative, but they didn't do well at the box office and they didn't get good reviews. And I think it was because those movies were very complicated. They weren't complicated, but they were just a little too creative. And if you nowadays, if you make a movie that's too creative and it requires you to think a little bit, you're immediately gonna get hit with like, this movie's garbage, blah blah blah. And I hate that about critics. I just don't listen to them anymore. They're just not good. I mean, Roger Ebert, may he rest in peace. He's like my all-time favorite critic, and he sadly passed away. So nowadays, critics are just, they're very like one-sided. They see a movie that's creative, and immediately they're like, man, this movie's garbage. It requires you to use your brain and think about this and crap, and it's not good. And eh, I get that a lot of people want to watch fun movies that don't require you to think, but um, man, it's just not for me. I mean, yeah, I love fun movies. I love fun movies like Pulp Fiction. It's a very fun movie. I love movies that don't require you to think and you can just sit and watch the movie and just have a blast and have a very good time with your family or your friends or something like that. But then again, my main reason why I love movies so much is because it requires you to think, and the cinematography, the art, and it makes you think. So half of my movie collection is mainly like just films that require you to think, like what did this scene mean? What did this scene mean? You know, like crap. I haven't talked about those films yet. I'll get to it, but yeah, but I went on a big ramble. I apologize. I am sorry. I got off a track. Jesus Christ, I just had to get that out. Anyways, Pulp Fiction is one of my favorites. This is a movie where the first viewing I hated it. I thought it was just stupid and overrated, but then it just grew on me, and I love it now. Um, this movie is non-linear story, I guess you could say. It's not chronological. It's not in chronological order, so there's not really a plot for this movie either. Um, Let me see. Well, first off, this movie is 2 hours and 34 minutes, but it'll feel like 5 minutes. Let me see. Let me see. I guess I could say the best way to describe the plot is two hitmen get a briefcase that their boss needs, and a bunch of stuff, evil and gang members intertwine, and it's amazing. So, this movie is just crazy. From beginning to end, this movie is so over the top. Well, it's not over the top, but it's just crazy, man. It just it leaves you like speechless, you know? It's crazy. Like it's a movie that you just have to see for yourself. It's so amazing. The of course it's a Quentin Tarantino movie, so there's going to be a lot of monologues and conversations going, but with the Quentin Tarantino movie, I'm not a big fan of his monologues and his conversations. They just seem bland to me, I guess you could say. No hate to Quentin, because he is one of my favorite directors, but this one right here, the conversations in this movie, it's bubbly, it's fun, it's entertaining. This is the type of movie where you don't have to listen to people talk to understand what's going on in the movie, but it's a movie that if you do listen to the conversations and listen to people talk in this movie, it's rewarding, you know? It's rewarding and it's fun and it's amazing for you. Anyways, Pulp Fiction, absolutely amazing. Please go check it out. It's on HBO Max. If you watch this movie, I envy you. That is it. I will be talking about another film right now, and I will see you later.